Inclusion is about ensuring access to opportunities and resources for those who are often excluded or marginalized. It focuses on meaningful participation and a genuine sense of belonging. Inclusion is not a place or a particular program, and it requires more than just checking off a series of boxes. Creating an inclusive program requires embracing both an inclusive philosophy and implementing inclusive practices.
To start, we will focus on inclusion as a philosophy. How we think about diversity, disabilities, and differences shape how we act. An inclusive philosophy or mindset embraces and values differences in children and families. Individuals with an inclusive mindset recognize that children with disabilities are a rightful and essential member of all spaces and programs in our community. They do not see creating space for children with disabilities as optional or nice to have. They look for ways to say yes to everyone who wants to participate.
There are a lot of misconceptions about what inclusion looks like, who it benefits, and what is required. Research shows that the biggest barriers to inclusion are attitudes and beliefs. Let's break down a few common myths about inclusion. Disabilities are so diverse that any one-size-fits-all approach is impossible. For some children with disabilities, segregated programs can be a great fit or meet a specific goal, like connecting with peers who have shared lived experiences. But disability-specific programming should not be the only type of programming that is made available to children with disabilities. Research shows that there are very real and powerful benefits for children who participate in inclusive recreation. These include improvements to critical skills such as gross motor coordination, communication, and social skills. Children with disabilities have reported higher self-image and a greater sense of belonging within their peer groups after joining an inclusive recreation program.
Disabilities are a vast spectrum, and so are each child's support needs. Don't assume that every child with a disability will require a one-to-one or professionally trained staff, even if they have that level of support at school. School is a naturally challenging environment, while recreation programs are generally more laid back and fun. When thinking about the level of additional support or supervision a child may need, focus on what assistance is necessary for safety and to make sure their participation is meaningful. The reality is most children in your program will need extra support, attention, or help at different points, not just the children with disabilities. Meeting the unique support needs of a participant with a disability could look like increasing the overall group leader to child ratio, inviting volunteers to provide extra support to the program, or ensuring all leaders are prepared to adapt activities or make accommodations to enable the child to participate when necessary.
Research shows that inclusive environments not only benefit children with disabilities, but they also benefit children without disabilities. Many of these benefits are centered on relationship and social-emotional skills, the very qualities and skills that can make children better teammates, friends, and people. These include compassion, patience, communication skills, respect, flexibility, creativity, and empathy for those who may be different. Inclusive programs do not require that the program is less challenging or fulfilling for children without disabilities. Well-designed inclusive programs enable all participants to thrive and experience personal growth.
There is a difference between equality, which is treating everyone the same, and equity, which focuses on making it possible for people to have similar outcomes or quality of experience. For example, if a group bike ride was organized, it wouldn't make sense to force everyone to ride the same sized bike. While it would treat everyone equally, for some, the bike would be too big or too small. For others, the bike may not even be rideable. Treating everyone equitably involves matching the activity, equipment, and expectations to each individual. It might look like ensuring everyone has the right size and style of bike to participate as a group, whether that is a recumbent bike, a trike, or an e-bike with pedal assist. The goal of effective inclusive programs isn't to treat everyone exactly the same, but to ensure that everyone has the opportunity to participate in a way that works and is meaningful for them.
It's true that some accommodations can be quite expensive, like retrofitting a building or buying very specialized adaptive equipment. But the vast majority of accommodations can be made at little or no cost and are similar in price to non-inclusive materials. Throughout this training, adaptations and accommodations will be highlighted that can be affordably implemented. The best tool is an open and creative mindset.
Another barrier to including children with disabilities is the fear of saying or doing the wrong thing. It's important to remember that mistakes are opportunities to learn. No one is perfect, and not even professionals get it right every time. As Maya Angelou famously said, "Do the best you can until you know better. Then, when you know better, do better."